Manchester United vs Barcelona, a tactical preview, how Solskjaer can beat Barcelona. Before the video starts, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more videos like this and like and share the video if you enjoy it. Also check out some of our previous tactical analysis videos. After that magical night in Paris, Solskjaer's side now faces a two-legged tie against Barcelona in the quarter-finals of the Champions League. The first leg is at Old Trafford before Solskjaer takes his side back to the venue where he scored that iconic goal to win the '99 Champions League final. But how should Ole set up his side? Well, Barcelona will play their usual 4-4-1-1 system with Longley and Piqué the likely centre-backs, Semedo and Alba as the full-backs, Busquets and Arthur as the two central midfielders, with Rakitic playing as a wide right midfielder and Dembele on the left with Messi in behind Suarez. In possession, this 4-4-1-1 system becomes a three-man central midfield as Rakitic moves narrower to play as a right central midfielder, Dembele plays as an orthodox winger on the left and Messi takes up that trequartista role at the tip of the diamond whilst the full-backs advance to create the width. Ole should use a 5-3-2 system out of possession with Martial marking Piqué when ter Stegen has the ball from the Barcelona build-up. Rashford will sit in front of Busquets, which will force ter Stegen to play the ball over to Longley, who is the worst on the ball of the three, which will firstly allow United to cut down the pitch by showing Barcelona onto the left-hand side, and secondly make it easier for United to win the ball higher up the pitch. When Longley receives the ball, Rashford should assert a conservative press on the centre-back, whilst being sure to cut out the passing lane to Busquets, while Martial sits in between Piqué and Busquets, ready to press the deep line playmaker if he receives the ball, but also preventing a switch of play to Piqué on the right. In central midfield, United should operate a man-to-man marking system, with Herrera man-marking Messi tightly throughout the game. In this sense, he is sacrificing his own offensive output for this specific job. Fred should start ahead of Matic as he is more athletic and more aggressive in the tackle, which will be key as the United midfield will have to cover a large amount of ground and be combative in duels in the centre of the pitch. Pogba and Fred will sit on Rakitic and Arthur in the build-up phase with Herrera on Messi and either Rashford or Martial sitting close to Busquets, and this will create a diamond versus a diamond in midfield. When Barcelona play through the press, Herrera will sit on Messi, whilst Pogba and Fred will fill the space by moving across to play as a midfield double pivot. Pogba will play on the left as the right-sided centre midfielder will need more discipline by filling gaps on the left-hand side as Messi tends to come central, meaning that Semedo is only really Barcelona's outlet on the right-hand side. On the left, Dembele and Alba stay wide, which will mean that the right-sided central midfielder may have to move over to the right on occasion, and Fred will be better suited to this role than Pogba would. With Dembele playing as a natural winger, when Dalot pushes up to press or mark Alba, Ashley Young, who will be playing as a right-sided centre-back, should come across to play temporarily as an orthodox right-back against Dembele, whilst the other members of the back five shift across to create a back four. This sort of pressing tactic should ensure that Barcelona don't outnumber United in the centre of midfield, whilst also making the Barcelona play more predictable by forcing them down the left-hand side, and with Herrera man-marking Messi, this should reduce his influence on the game. When Barcelona have the ball in the United defensive third, Martial should alternate between dropping back to sit on Busquets whilst Rashford sits high up the pitch and moving into the centre forward position between the two centre backs so Rashford can pull out wide onto the right hand side to provide a counter-attacking option. This will obviously depend on the state of the game. The first option would create a 5-3-1-1 defensive system for United, where the back five must remain narrow and only press Semedo and Alba when the ball is shifted out to them, to ensure that spaces don't develop between the wing backs and the wide centre backs for Rakitic, Dembele and Messi to make runs into. In possession, United's offensive approach should be a counter-attacking one, but they must also look to sustain periods of possession when they need to. When United win the ball in their own half, they should look to play direct passes into Pogba or Fred for two reasons. Firstly, Barcelona like to engage in an aggressive press high up the pitch when they lose possession, and this will avoid United getting caught on the ball when trying to play short passes in their own defensive third. Secondly, this should allow Pogba and Fred the chance to dribble into the space wide of the centre midfield as the fullbacks will be advanced, and this should enable United to start counter-attacks easily. Instead of looking to play out from the back, De Gea should kick the ball long so that United's back four can get high up the pitch and potentially win the second balls in Barcelona's half. When on the counter, Pogba and Martial should look to make runs beyond Rashford, so that when the striker holds the ball up and lays the ball off to either Fred or one of the two fullbacks, they have options to hit early through direct incisive passes. Barcelona struggled a lot with third man running in their game against Real Betis in the first part of the season. If Rashford and Martial can drop deep, receive balls from the midfield, this will drag a defender with them, meaning that when they lay off the ball and the pass is made, United can have Pogba, Martial, Dalot and even Shaw running at the disfigured Barcelona back four. When United have possession in Barcelona's half, Herrera should be the deepest midfielder, acting as a point for which United can recycle the ball through, and if they do lose the ball, Herrera will be deep enough to pick up Messi. Pogba and Fred should advance into positions either side of Arthur and Rakitic in order to try to receive the ball in the half spaces. Martial should pull out onto the left-hand side to try to receive the ball and isolate Semedo in a one-on-one. With Dalot and Shaw advancing like wingers, United should have space on the flanks, with Barcelona playing a narrow midfield four. This is where United can have joy, with Shaw overlapping Martial on the left-hand side, and both wing-backs looking to play 1-2s and whip in early crosses. With the first leg at home, it is important that United can keep a clean sheet to give themselves the best advantage if they score at the Camp Nou, though Solskjaer will feel that a win at Old Trafford is essential if United want to make it through to the semi-finals. Thank you for watching, like and share the video and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.